Hello my lovelies, this is going to be a reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Libra for the upcoming week, January 10th through the 16th. We're going to look at your general energy for the week, looking at the overall energy, the challenge of the week, as well as advice from your beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and take a look at what Spirit wants you to know. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors for Libra. Please guide this reading and show me what they need to know for the upcoming week. What does Libra need to know for this upcoming week? Okay, what else does Libra need to know for the upcoming week? Please guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, I'm going to go in and pull some clarifiers. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors for Libra. Please clarify the Justice card for me, please. Okay, clarify the Four Cups for me as well. Clarify the Four Cups, please. Okay, and lastly, clarify the Two of Swords. Okay. All right, Libra, so let's take a look at what we have going on for the week. It seems that you guys are going to be coming to a point where you are needing to make a difficult decision about something. Could be to do with your finances, could be to do with career. Okay, so you guys have been contemplating some type of change, wanting more than you're currently receiving or getting at this moment. Okay, so you feel like you are putting in the hard work and the effort, but things are not feeling balanced or equal for you at the moment. All right, your overall energy, you have the you have the Justice. Okay, and Justice card is all about things coming into balance. So you really coming to the point where you know that some changes need to be made, and not only do you know that those changes are needing to be made, you're at the point where you're ready to execute. Okay, you may feel like you are a little exhausted from whatever battle it is that you have been fighting, whether it's something that is career related or something, you know, involved in your personal life, home life. You may be feeling this week coming up, you know, like the wounded warrior. Okay, like you have put in so much and you have not received the same equal return. Okay, and this is why the Justice card is here, because I feel like this week you guys are really coming to the point of realizing that some changes need to be made, some things need to be balanced, and I feel like this week is going to be the week where you're going to really put forth the effort of thinking about what that is. Okay, because you have the Two of Swords here also in your advice from Spirit column, and this is just saying that, like this Justice, okay, some things have to be weighed out, some things has to be balanced, and you're going to be in that position of making, I feel like, a difficult decision. All right, as you can see here, she has this little birdhouse as a hat, and there's two birds, but only one whole. So the difficult decision is, which one do you choose? All right. So that's going to be where the justice is going to come into play. So I do feel like you will be making a difficult decision. If not this week, definitely moving forward. This might be the week where you really start to contemplate things. Okay. You do have the contemplation card, which is the Four of Cups here in your challenger position. All right. So I feel like this is like long overdue. Okay. Long overdue of you, the situation being there, but you not necessarily acknowledging it. Okay, so I think that's why it's going to be tough for you this week, because it's, like I said, I feel like it's been there, but you were kind of ignoring it, and maybe trying to avoid having to make this decision here, this difficult decision. All right, because as you can see here with this Four of Cups, like she's in this idle state of not paying attention to her surroundings and not paying attention to the help and support that's around her. So this may be the energy that you were in, okay, that stopped you from realizing that some changes need to be made. But I do feel like this week, okay, you are going to slightly break out of this energy, because it still is in a challenger position, as well as the Tower. Okay, the Tower is things falling apart, okay, sudden changes, upheaval of things, but it's not for the bad. The Tower is just so that things that are no longer serving a purpose for you can be eliminated, okay, and so that you can start fresh and move on and rebuild. All right, so I feel like this is you contemplating this Tower moment, okay, like you know the changes has to be made, you know the decisions has to be made, but you may be a little idle at the moment because you're not ready to be in a position of having to choose. All right. You also have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse to clarify the Two of Swords. All right. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles upright is normally, you know, the woman who's independent and she's made herself, you know, rich and luxurious based on her independent works and efforts. Okay. But in the reverse, this could be you putting in too much work and effort, focusing too much on your finances and not really taking care of self. All right, so I feel like whatever decision that you have to make or will make will have to do something with putting yourself first, Libra. So I feel like that is the central theme of the week, coming to the realization of what things need to change for you. You do have this Nine of Wands, which I said is like the wounded warrior card, where you have fought so hard to be where you're at, but you're at the point of exhaustion. Okay, you're at the point of exhaustion, and now comes the point of you realizing that some things has to be cut out and changed. As you can see here, how she holds this sword in her hand. Okay, she needs to cut out the things that's not going to help this scale to be balanced. All right, so I do feel like that is going to be the energy that you're going to be coming into for the week. The energy of putting self first, making a difficult decision to let go of things that are no longer serving you and that is weighing you down versus balancing you out. Okay, so now let us go and pull some oracle cards. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please provide some oracle cards for Libra to confirm this message. Yeah, so I feel like you all are still holding on to something, okay? Because with the Tower being in the challenger position, I feel like that's part of some resistance, okay? So I feel like you all know what needs to change and what needs to come crumbling down, but you're a little bit hesitant and reluctant, maybe hoping that some things will change or play out in a different way or manner. All right, but I do feel like some of you are exhausted. Some of you are exhausted and may be feeling like, you know, you are at a breaking point. All right, so this is going to be the week for you to kind of make that difficult decision of putting self first. All right, making the decisions that's going to allow for you to not only lighten the load, but to balance things so that self-care becomes the forefront for you, okay? All right, so we have Poise, number 48. Let's get two more. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Okay, we have Treasure Island. And one more. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. One more oracle card for Libra, please. Okay, and then we have not for you. So yeah, I definitely feel like some choice that involves you allowing yourself to be liberated and free is going to be at play in this upcoming week. Okay, so we have Poise card. Okay, and the Poise is, I don't know, as you can see in this card, like how she feels like her body is extended, as in like she's in a form of release and relief. Okay, so she feels maybe freed. Okay, and so this is what the circumstances may be for you in the upcoming week. You making this justice call that's going to allow yourself to feel free. Okay, you've worked so hard and you feel, you know, you don't know how much more of this you can take in whatever situation this is. So you're looking to, I feel like, release yourself from that. But we'll take a quick look at what the card itself, or what the description itself says. Okay, so the message for Poise is you being ready, okay, bringing something to light and being at your best, having the confidence. So yeah, so you being ready, okay, for this change. All right, bringing the situation to light so that you can execute properly on the decisions that has to be made. So whether you're weighing the pros or cons, choosing A over B, this is you really acknowledging, okay, and getting out of this stagnant energy of kind of not wanting to recognize that some changes need to be made. All right, because once you allow yourself to let these changes come in and allow yourself to open up to the light that surrounds you, I feel like that's where your treasure island is waiting. Okay, your treasure island is waiting once you come to the realization and the recognition of the things that you are needing to be liberated from. Okay, so this is Treasure Island says the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Okay, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So definitely, once you allow, I feel like once you allow for this tower moment to happen, and once you get out of this idle state of contemplation, I feel like that's when you will recognize the treasure around you. And you may not, as you can even see with this Four of Cups, she's not recognizing the support that she has around her, the colorful umbrella, which, you know, signifies life, and then the swan or the geese itself holding it for her, protecting her from the gloominess that surrounds her. If she took a moment to come out of this reflection and to just look around, she would recognize the treasure islands that are surrounding her. Okay, and I feel like once you allow for this tower to come in, and once you allow yourself to get out of that stagnant energy, that's when all of the potential opportunities will come in for you. Okay, because what you have going on right now is not for you. Okay, this is the oracle card, the last oracle card that came in. So it may be a tough decision. It may be something that you're uncertain about as far as having to make that decision because of maybe being a little bit afraid of what's to come next. But whatever the situation is now, it is not for you, and I feel like it is time for you to lighten the load. Okay, release the burden of whatever this is. Okay, so maybe you're overworking yourself or over analyzing, overthinking, putting too much in but getting little in return. So this is the difficult decision you're going to have to make to put yourself first and release those things that are not serving you. Okay, Libras. All right, my lovelies, that is your weekly reading. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe on your way out. Until next time, take care, my lovelies. Bye-bye.